Okay, in some football news here in the UK, 3 Brighton players have tested positive for the virus. Of course, this comes on the eve of talks designed to work out a pathway to restart the English Football League season. And we know that there are already clubs opposed to neutral venues, and we know there are concerns in the lower leagues about should they cancel, should they void the seasons, promotion, relegation, a whole host of issues. The fact that 3 Premier League players at the same club have tested positive could put a spanner in the works in regards to restarting the season. Yesterday, it was reported late in the evening that 2 Dresden players had also tested positive, and that entire squad have gone into lockdown for 14 days, and they have stated we are not playing our first game against Hannover 96 in the second tier. So there's already issues about possibly restarting the season in Germany. The DFL, the German Football League, are still going on course with their restart on the 16th, but that may yet change. Now, the talks tomorrow are aimed at discussing neutral venues, discussing, obviously behind closed doors, the TV deal, because there's plans to put a lot of games on free-to-air TV or free streaming and make it more accessible to avoid fans going to people's houses and possibly spreading the virus. But club doctors have come out and stated we're not happy with the provisional plans on the table. We're raising concerns about continuing the season, and clubs have raised concerns about games at neutral venues. And the fact that 3 players have now tested positive is another thing to put on the table, on the discussion table. I can see some clubs going and voting against any proposal that is put on the table, and I believe when it comes to having a vote on these things, you need 2/3 majority. If enough clubs are in favour of not continuing the season, and that goes to a vote, then it does pose problems, because the big 6 are the ones very keen to restart the season, but about at least 10 clubs have voiced various concerns about a possible restart date and would rather see the season voided or called as is. So there's a division at club level when it comes to the discussions in place. Now, the Crystal Palace chairman, Steve Parish, has voiced some concerns about a possible restart. Is it feasible? And the fact that 3 players at the same club have now tested positive, does that mean the whole Brighton squad has to go into self-isolation for 14 days? And that then could delay any further restart. It's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see what the 4 professional leagues in England decide to do, and watch this space. And we'll also have to watch what the Bundesliga does and the second tier Bundesliga do, considering that obviously 2 players at Dynamo Dresden have tested positive and the whole squad has isolated for the next 2 weeks, considering the season will start next week. So watch this space, but it looking more and more likely that the season probably won't be restarted, and the longer they delay, the more difficult it is to complete on UEFA's timeline as well. So we have to sit and wait, basically, and if more players at other clubs test positive, then it makes it more difficult, I believe, for the Premier League or any league to restart and complete, because they only get one shot at this. They can't start and then stop and then start again. I can't see that being feasible, and if medical professionals are voicing their concerns, that tells you what you need to know. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please place your thoughts below, and I'll have some more videos for you very, very soon.